We'll go ahead and get started for questions with questions for Coach. We've got microphones on each side, if you can flag one down.
Fran, what led to you getting tossed? What did you say, and what was your main beef, I guess, with the officiating?
I can't address that as much as I would like to, Scott. I can't.
Did you watch the rest of the game from
I did.
What'd you think? I mean, the impact, especially after you left.
You know, I think what I feel bad about is getting the second one. You know, I think the first one, I think it's safe to say that, you know, I kind of went after that a little bit. Second one.
Did you inadvertently make contact there? It was hard to tell. No, in your estimation, there wasn't contact of any kind?
Jeff?
And I think I understand what you're upset about on that play call, but do you think the two technicals and getting cost your team the game tonight?
No.
Oh, why don't you think that?
I think well, again, I mean, you're getting into an area where I'm not allowed to go, Mike. I mean, I would love to go there with you and kind of explain to you my perspective, but it's not allowed. Kind of allowed by rules, so.
What did
I know that's what you guys want to talk about.
Fran, before you left, you went in the huddle and had some words with your team, and judging by the response, they were pretty fired up. What did you tell them at that point?
Well, you know, I think at that point, Rick, we were not the same, you know, as we were in the first half. You know, I think that's safe to say. The start of the second half, and you could talk about any number of reasons why that was the case. Okay, and the momentum was shifting clearly for a variety of reasons, and some of which is under our control, some of it's not. So, you know, I thought, you know, if I want to get a tee, typically, you know, there's still 12, 15 minutes to go. You know, there's time for us to figure out, you know, we're going to play better, we're going to play tougher, we're going to play smarter than we were playing. You know, I think we did that.
Fran, are you concerned you're going to be disciplined?
No. I got 2 tees, why would I be disciplined?
Fran did a really good job limiting back here. Did a really good job limiting Russ looks in the first half. What happened in the second half that he got loose?
Well, you know, with a guy like him, it doesn't take much to get him going. You know, he got that first look early. We left him. I don't know, something happened to Dev. Mike came over, and then Mike went back to his man, and he got a clean look. And then he was on from there. So that's unfortunate that we left it there, but you know, that was a mistake.
Fran, Devin was the only one who made threes for you. He made 4 of them, but is that a concern to you, that none of the other players made any?
Well, you know, we didn't take a ton,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think it was a little bit, yeah.
Seems like some of your guys were passing up threes.
You know, that's a tough one because, you know, against them, you want to shoot threes, you can shoot threes, you know, and I think what you want to do is mix it up where you're shooting some threes and you're shooting some, you know, you're driving some and you're post feeding some. You know, you don't want to just start jacking. And I think if you do that, and we did a little of that at the start of the second half, I thought, you know, then I think you're going to be in trouble against this team.
Fran, you said.
After the ejection, it looked like you went over and said something to your team before you left. What'd you tell them?
You know, I encouraged them to play tougher, you know, play smarter, and to compete at a different level than I felt we had up until that point in the second half.
Fran, you said that you don't believe the technicals cost your team the game. What do you believe cost your team the game there down the stretch?
Well, I think we lost the game at the start of the second half. You know, we got Russ going, we don't pick him up, we quick shot the ball. You can't go on the road against a ranked team and quick shoot the ball when the momentum is shifting. And that's a hard one because it's not like you would say any of those shots that we took were horrible shots. You know, good players were taking pretty good shots, but we didn't do anything like we had done in the first. It was work the ball side to side, try to get a little better one, and then we kind of got on that roll where we didn't seem like, I don't know, we didn't have a basket for a long time at the start of the second half, and we kept trying to get one 5 seconds into the shot clock. And that's just not how you want to play against a team that is as disciplined and has as many weapons as Wisconsin has. And so that was, you know, what we were trying to guard against.